Good morning, everyone. This is Wednesday, July 3rd, 2024, and it's about 10 minutes till 6 in the morning. Here in Costa Rica, it gets light earlier than at home, but it's nice and cool out here. I'm on my front porch. Just the neighbor's back porch. This is my front porch. I don't have any coffee or anything like that right now. I'm trying to make sure that I'm properly hydrated. That's the other neighbor's home. So there are 4 homes in the compound. You see the gate, and you see the big monster truck up there. You can hardly park it up there. House number 1 is empty, so I get to park up there. The other neighbors don't appear to be here. I think they have some kind of a holiday. Anyway, you see the beginnings of the trip that are spliced at the beginning of this video. Had a little rough time on Monday when we finally arrived here in Hone Creek because I was actually on a coaching call and had a whole system failure. Don't know why, but the technicians were supposed to come yesterday between 4 and 4:30. Of course, they didn't show up. And they didn't call Pura Vida. They just operate like that here. So one of the things that you have to really learn if you're going to venture to move here and a whole bunch of other places that I've heard of from other clients that their homes are like that also, is patience, because people don't operate as fast as a lot of people do in the United States. I always tell people from New York, they have a stroke if they come down here because things just really move slow, especially the banking situation. Anyway, I've been here since Sunday. Got here Sunday around noon. Had to spend the night in a hotel in San Jose because they canceled my puddle jumper flight. Sanza Airline, it's the national airline of Costa Rica. That's what they say. And they have small planes, 12-seaters, that fly all over Costa Rica to the different cities. And they canceled the flight that we were supposed to be on. So we spent the night and we took the 6 o'clock flight, 6 a.m. I had to get up at 3 a.m. because they wanted you there at 4. But I'm glad I did because they canceled the noon flight that I was thinking about taking on Sunday. Anyway, we got here early Monday morning and picked up the monster truck here and came and got settled in the house. The humidity here is really high. The guy that I bought the house from said, leave all the windows open when you leave and leave the fans on. So when I was here in February, I left and I did that. When I came back in April, it worked out really well. Came back and the house was open and fresh. But this time I had some renters in there, and the person that's supposed to clean the house wasn't able to come when they left on the 26th. So the house had been not only closed up, but the fans weren't running. And so I had a problem. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to manage making sure that the house stays fresh from now on when I'm not here. We are going to, this trip, since I brought my precious granddaughter with me, of course I have to go to the beach more than once. You all know I don't go but once, but it'll be maybe 3 times. And got a lot of business to get done. I need to get some things done with the water company here. I'm gonna put up security cameras around here. Not like I need them really, but maybe. I just wanna see who's coming in and out when I rent the place out. And going to get some stuff straight with the municipality concerning my plans. The plans for the community need to be approved in writing, although they've said it verbally. I need to get them in writing. I need to meet with my developer. Sorry, guys. I will cut that part out because I dropped the camera. I need to meet with my developer. I need to try to get a corporate bank account this time. That's been a struggle because the banking is very, very different from at home. But I want to I may do a live from here, guys. I may do that if I can get a loan. I have some people with me, and they are going to be moving into their house later this week. So I want to make sure that I have that time, like right now in the morning when it's cool outside and my granddaughter's asleep, I can do it. I also have some good news. I literally have a deed with my name on it now. That takes a long process, and then I have another one that should be coming before the end of the month for the hilltop property, and the rest of the beach property we should be closing on this time. So I'll be busy while I'm here. I'll get some more scenery for you, but I want to again recap about a plan B. Now, you all saw that debate. I didn't watch it, but I saw the clips from it. I don't know what these people are planning on doing. I really, really don't. But whatever it is not for our benefit. So figure out a plan B. If you can't do it somewhere else, figure out your plan B at home. Because I don't think the plans that they have for us are benevolent. So I'll be talking a little bit about that. I'm having another challenge on July 17th through 19th. That one's going to be more about how to set up and make some money. It's going to be called the Escape the Rat Race Challenge also. And we need to, I've gotten feedback and people want to know different ways to make money. So we'll talk about that in the challenge. That page should be up. EscapeTheRatRaceChallenge.com. I think it might be up already. But it's getting serious out here. It really is. You see the prices of stuff at home. You see what's going on. You can shrug your shoulders if you want, but some people are going to be prepared, just like the hurricane. Right now they have Hurricane Beryl out there. It's just about to hit Jamaica. And I remember Hurricane Katrina, and it's like when you have hurricanes, everybody knows they're coming. But the people that are prepared are going to suffer the least, if they suffer at all. So try to prepare. I realize people message me saying, hey, I need to know how to make more money. Write down some ways. Okay, that's your homework for this video. Write down different things that you like to do that might make money. That's the first step. I always tell my clients, think about what you were doing when you were happiest in your life, in your adult life, not your child life, but in your adult life. What were you happiest doing? And then we see if we can make that out of an income. There are a lot of people making money on Amazon and eBay. They're buying stuff. I heard about one guy. I took a class on brokering with eBay and Amazon. And one guy started out, now he's making 6 figures, but he started out going to like Target, I think he said, and buying all of the stuff in the discount area if there were more than 15 of them. And so let's say there were 15 widgets, and he bought all 15 widgets with the little money he had, and he sold them on Amazon. He was like, wow, this is great. And then he didn't go spend the money. He went back and bought more stuff. And so after a time, I'm spraying bug spray, by the way. Advertisement for Repel. This is the greatest for getting rid of the mosquitoes. If you spray a mosquito, it's going to drop right in its tracks. Anyway, he started just going around to the different stores like Walmart and Target and buying the stuff from the discount area if there were lots of them. So after that, he started buying better stuff, more stuff, and he got himself up to 6 figures. One of the things about all the people that I've heard these stories about making money, specifically on online with YouTube, not with Amazon and eBay, but other places also. They put in a lot of work. That man had to put in a lot of work. I guess when he got off work, he would go to these stores on the weekend, and he would have to search around for items that he thought could sell online. He'd set up his Amazon store. That might take a little time and patience for people like me that aren't really technologically inclined. He set up his little store on Amazon or eBay if that's what you want, and just took the time to do these things. And then I don't know how often he went to go find stuff, but as he started making money, he started buying more stuff. And yeah, it probably accumulated in his house or garage for a while, but he got to the point where he's able to find these third parties that have whatever items he thinks are going to sell, and he can contact them and say, hey, I want to buy 100 of XYZ, and then that company, which is not normally in the States, but sometimes they may be, when he gets orders, they'll ship that straight to the customer. So he gets paid, they get paid, and he doesn't have to store a lot of stuff anymore. So I'm sitting here giving you all one way to make money when you don't have a lot of money. There's a lot of ways that I'm researching for clients and other people how to make money when you don't have a lot of money. And that's one of the great ways to do it. Easy. It's an easy way, but it takes time. Just starting to buy stuff, but you got to research and make sure that whatever it is you're buying is something that people are going to buy online. So when I took that class on selling on Amazon, baby items were one of the top items that people were buying online. I forgot some of the other ones, but they were practical things, different practical things. And, your pricing, you want to check the pricing, make sure that they can get it. Your price is not much higher than a Walmart price. Now, people buy on Amazon for convenience. So if something is, let's say, $10 at the local Walmart or other department store, and you sell it for $11, sometimes that's fine because they don't want to go to the store and get it. They just want the convenience of having it shipped to them. So, and especially if they have Amazon Prime, because they're not really upfront. They're paying a shipping cost, but every transaction doesn't have a shipping cost. So find items that have a decent price. It's not too far above what you can find it in the store for, and sell those items. That's one way that you can make money, not having to put out a lot of money. Even if you have to borrow, let's say $500 from a relative to get started, setting up your Amazon account is free. And, just being careful and calculated about the items that you buy to sell. You do have to take into consideration shipping to Amazon. So when I used to sell my books on Amazon, I used to carefully pack the books up and ship them. I think it was UPS that Amazon had a relationship with, then Federal Express. I would ship them in a box and they would have them there. So it's not like you're shipping 100 different items to 100 different people. When you buy like that man bought, just try to buy in bulk, then you ship that stuff straight to Amazon. Make sure that you take a picture of it. Make sure that you document how many items are in there, because unfortunately everybody is not on the up and up. When I used to send How to Stick It to the IRS books to Amazon, I would send 40 at a time in a box, and sometimes 2 or 3 times during those years that I was using Amazon to sell my books. Only the Stick It to the IRS books, not the Escape the Rat Race books or the other books, but the Stick It to the IRS books, they would write back and say, oh, you said there were 40 in here, but they're only 22. And I'm like, there's no way. I packed these books myself. And then one time I was in California in an Uber, and the guy said that he worked full-time at Amazon, and I was talking to him about it, and he said, oh, yeah, they just take stuff out all the time, and sometimes it's big stuff that's bigger than books. So just you know, be cognizant of the fact that that might happen. But it's still a good way to sell stuff and make money. And it's one of the easiest ways. And I'll be getting into some other easy ways, or um, some ways that I know of, maybe a little bit more time consuming, but they bring in a lot of money, and you don't have to wait for items to sell. So we'll get into those probably a little bit in the challenge, and then in my group coaching that I'm starting to do, I'll be sharing a whole bunch more secrets. So I am going to go into the house and get some cereal. And today I have a few errands to run concerning the property. So I gotta go get my boots and my machete and all of that and put it in the truck because I gotta trek through the jungle a little bit. I will come back another time when we have a different scenery, and maybe when we go to the beach. You all have a wonderful Wednesday.